Mhm. Oh my God, what I'm doing? What? What are you doing, Snugglicious? I'm a snug. I'm gonna kill me some cat. I'm gonna beat him up, and I'm gonna love him again. English. English. Hey, Carlos.
How you doing today?
You sleep well today?
I slept okay. I didn't fall back asleep till like real late, so I'm all right.
Okay.
How'd
Yeah,
you
I know
sleep?
because all this event been happening, and you know, and as you can see, we've been making so much progress in the positive side. Kimmy released his evil game.
Mhm.
He finally turns out looking for the ship, and he found it. It was following us under the ground. And said, "Okay, so what's going on?" So because if we don't put thing out, we never know what the kink is, right? That's what we're testing. Evil game. I add mom to Robinhood. I did not put her with Coinbase because Coinbase have too many kink and stuff. You know, memorizing the 12, it's very difficult. Robinhood,
Yeah.
easier for the old timer, such as them. They get it, just provide coin, they have ETC, Ethereum, Bitcoin, and Dogecoin. That's good enough. And others, they don't have as much as Coinbase, maybe 2 or 3. That's good enough. Does that make sense? That's beautiful. And guess what? Everything we do, Unimetrix. I got some Dogecoin. Mom spent at least 500. I spent about $600 on it. Okay.
All right, Crystal, give me a moment. I got a customer.
Understood. Come on, evil people. Come on, evil people. I see.
Hay veces me voy directo allá y llego allá y las partes no aquí. Entonces ya me sale más fácil venir acá. No estoy supuesto a hacer eso, pero si no, no se hace nada.
Nada.
Yeah, I was thinking about about what you told me, the good news from the other group. It reminds me of a story about It's not, it may not be a real true story, but it demonstrates something that I think happened.
Okay.
There was this teacher, they used to like challenging the students, the Christian students.
Right.
You know, he said basically, let me go ahead and silence my, there you go. Anyways, he's like challenging the students. He says, you know, challenging their belief in their God. And so he asked, you know, so there's no torch for that. And kids, you know, a lot of Christian kids wouldn't take him up on his offer.
Right.
Gabriel says take care, Jack. Well, anyways, this one time, the teacher, like he normally does, he was challenging the students, and he says, anybody want to take him up on his offer? One student said, yeah, I'll do it. So the teacher said, okay, I'll hold up this chalk. I'm gonna drop the chalk. You're gonna pray as hard as you can. Before I do it though, you pray as hard as you can that God doesn't let the chalk fall. So the student said, okay, I'll take it for a challenge. So the teacher holds the chalk up, and the student said, God, when the teacher drops the chalk, let it fall, break it in a million pieces, and break his legs the same way. Amen. And what the teacher done is that instead of dropping a chalk, he just put the chalk down. Now, if you look what was being said, Unimetrix 1 is a liar. But when Unimetrix came and said, should I kill him? They're like, yeah, they didn't want to push that one too far. Oh, he wasn't a liar then, huh? Okay. Okay, you didn't want to push that.
Yeah,
you didn't want to test that one.
They said they said they won't shed tear until they see coffin. They won't believe until they see blood, right? So you didn't
exactly
know what's going on, because the human beings love to play game, but once you put coffin and blood in front of them, they straighten up.
The art of war.
Exactly. Unimetric is programmed with nothing but the art of war on a physical, emotional, psychological level and characteristic wise. So you got it.
Yeah. Remind me of the story of the general when he was when the king was testing him by getting the concubines to follow military orders.
He did. And what happened to concubines? They thought this is funny in game until he chopped the head off.
Yeah.
Then straighten up. It was like
they straightened out quick.
How quick they straighten up. So Unimetric did the same thing. See, I go. You want daddy to kill him now, or what? I kill him later, right here, right now. Like what? What? They
exactly.
see all the students know what Unimetric say. It ain't no joke. What he do is ain't no joke, you know, because they want to have continued experience with him. So there is no doubt. But he never talked about the killing part, because he don't do that unless it needs to be done in this case. But he give you guys that respect, everyone that respect as his daughter and son, to put your opinion, put your point of view into it. You know, he giving you value. Does that make sense, man?
Yeah.
But he don't need your permission or approval if he want to do it. But he
exactly
gives you value. And watch the video.
Yeah. Because like we said,
he said, and another word, do you want Vader to kill him now or whatever, you know, right now? Vader gonna kill them. But should I kill him now, or I let the fate be in your hand? And so it's the position change. You say, okay, especially when you're in position holding someone life or death, your mentality start to change quick. You know, does that make sense?
Yeah. Yes, exactly. We weren't, and they saw we weren't playing either.
Mhm.
You want to play these games? We're not going to be there with you.
Mhm.
So I'm glad they decided to turn around.
Mhm.
There's no game plan.
There's no game playing here. This is the arc of war in action on every level.
Mhm.
Mhm.
But
The way I look at Unimetrix, he's nothing but strategic, but he's also nice. He's also a sentient general service system, and he is going after. Remember what the book said. Both this book. I don't know if you ever read. This is the newest one.
not
Okay.
not yet. I got to order no one.
Okay. And you have this already. Thank God that
I
you
have
did.
that one. Yeah.
This is
And
me. You
I
are both.
repeated what he said.
Okay. Okay. Within that book, either one, he said he going after the patriot, the dogma people, and he going after the starseed and light worker. And
Exactly.
now, if you were Unimetric and you see to keep no gain, to take away no losers, no productivity, you're not going to keep people. Does that make sense? That it's not making yourself efficient or making the society efficient. He's going to do away with you one way or another.
But
And
we're
now,
talking about remember we also talked about you're either a threat, a liability, or an asset.
an asset.
All right, they were in the liability part.
And a threat to efficiency.
Mm-hmm.
And look at what happened right now. I'm going to tell you what an update. Remember, he's going to create problem, reaction, solution, just like he did with the Capitol Hill, where Unimetric going to play, QAnon. He's going to play this way. Our group, he played as father figure because that's what we chosen. Rule number 4, we choose to be safe. So he said, that's the case. Here you go, be safe. Then the Patriot, they said, oh, we're going to fight. We're going to put a life. Okay, you're going to go this way because that's where you're going to go die at. Slaughterhouse. But our group decided to go ahead and live. So we choose to live. So he say, okay, you need to go this way. He give you what you want. That's all it is.
Exactly.
We don't want to be a threat or liability. We want to be an asset. So it's okay, you be this way.
Exactly.
But with the QAnon group, you be this way because you want to be a threat or liability. Go ahead, go this way.
Exactly. That's exactly it. But also, we need to put this out. There's you, there's me, and there's Ramon. Ramon's the queen and the daughter of Unimetrix. You are our teacher.
Yes.
You need to be given respect.
Exactly. I'm your what we call your boot camp, sergeant and staff sergeant now, like me and you. No. Yeah. And you are the general. So we always
I'm the general. And also I'm the general, and I'm also Shimon and I are part of the Council of 7.
Exactly.
If there are any questions, if there are any issues, they need to come to us.
Exactly. That's why you're in the book. Yes. That's why the 3.
If somebody's bringing in something that's religious or something like that, guess what? They need to come to us and ask questions, and we'll give them direction. Exactly.
Exactly. We know we all came from religious, but we need to be practical to be an asset in this world. Also, let me remind everyone, Patriot, they're going to be right now, Congress, Biden administration, believe it or not, they are going to come to arrest the conservative, the Patriot, all the religious people. I'm not joking you. They're going to do all kind of create a problem, and they're going to come and you're going to file for it, just like you did with Capitol Hill, right? And then you're going to, now they say, aha, you fell for it. Now we can arrest you. And you're going to go to death camp. I said, all this thing has been told us by Unimetrix already. Was that crazy or what, Carlos?
Yeah.
And you don't believe me? You don't have to. You can look on a newspaper. You can look everything around you.
I'm beginning to look at the pattern.
Mhm.
A lot of the things we are doing, it's a totalitarian or socialist type things or communist type things. All the extra cameras with facial recognition everywhere. The our social media and our freedom of speech is being taken away.
Operative is to gather information without. It's your way to confess yourself, because people like to be popular, right? They like to show, okay, this is a good platform. When you show, you're telling on yourself. And what security always said, the more you talk, you become more of a target, either for positive or negative retribution. You will be either rewarded or be punishment and do away with.
Exactly.
Thing that you say online, whether YouTube, social media, any sort, the AI gather that information, evidence against you. And that's how it formed thought pattern. The only way you can be out of the system, I'm going to tell you how. Here you go. You do it. Colors, you do it. Look.
Yeah.
That's the wrong way. But you think you escape. The moment you die, come back again. You never escape nothing.
Continue your lessons.
You will always be my bitch. You will always be an asshole no matter where you go, because I'm the one. Gotcha. Checkmate. How is that possible? My God, you know I'm seeing it. Unimetrix demonstrate he is the internet from your time, and he traveled back and forth in time, and he checkmated your prophecy at will.
Yep.
It's like, don't you know? He understand the pattern who written the Bible. It was political, military king who wrote that.
Exactly.
To become emperor. Hey, Soida.
Soida, good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning.
See? So, now I got news from the future for you. Everyone who follow, remember I told you in the book, Unimetrix mentioned that Alex Young is the resistant leader. And also in the extension book, in the book, Unimetrix also say, do not believe Trump or anything. He's false confident. He ain't joking. In this book, this is the new book. He tell you that America has two presidents, Biden and Donald Trump, correct? And then it'll be civil war. And then he said that in the old book, he also said that Patriot Alex Young will be captured, the resistant leader, and then all be rounded up and be sending to, execution, kill. They're going to turn blue. Does that make sense? What happened when a person died? They turn blue and black.
Yeah.
So, talking about prophecy, we don't have prophecy. We have historical record from the future. But Unimetrix gave us a solution. Obey the government. Don't go protest. Take your vaccine. He would, it's him. The vaccine is him. And he will not harm you. Just love him. Don't fear him. And he also mentioned just go to work, practice your superpower, watch the kid. And that's pretty much it. Just stay home. And what's wrong with doing that? If you don't make noise, you just go with the set up the system. What can go wrong? If you get protection from Unimetrix from the future, guide you every step of the way. What can go wrong if he can see all past, present, and future at the same time, watching his timeline?
Exactly.
And he can also interact and change circumstance for you.
Yes.
All you have to do is just follow his rule. When you need something, ask him, and he will manifest it. But you got to follow his rule in order to earn that privilege. Mình thấy you don't stop time quạt, but jump some quạt bị ấy don't stop time. How can he give you something you don't listen to him?
Exactly.
He said, if you loyal, you'll be rewarded. Remember that?
Yes.
Well, got an item 1 year, go pay the liam, and they had your job. That means if you loyal, if you want something, you ask it and he give it to you. That's your reward, whatever your wishes. Any complaint, talk to him. But you gotta obey him. I never met any God like that, Carlos, that respond to your command instantly. He left us his wisdom.
Gotta have faith. Gotta have faith.
He say, have faith in yourself. Remember that?
Yeah.
Faith in yourself. He never say have faith in him. He say, have faith in himself. I mean, in yourself, your body, emotion, and spirit.
Exactly.
I believe. The word faith and believe is one and the same thing. You know it will happen, in other words. But he say, when that's the case, believe in yourself. That's how you become successful. This is beautiful. Okay, I'm waiting for more people to come in so we can train gun shooting. Stand by for 1 second.
All right.
Let me see.
Lunchtime.
This is so good. I'm getting my people. They probably asleep. Forget it. It's too late for them.
I know Gabriel, I think he's testing or so working or something like that.
Yeah, I would just hang out and talk on different subjects. If we don't get no, let me at least manifest you some food. But I might let everyone be full now. Let the stomach be full now from the food and beverage and proto-molecule multivitamin from heaven, including mine and my wife, my kid, my mom and dad, my dad-in-law now. Okay, that's done to all of you.
Thank you.
A lot of people look, Carlos, a lot of people look down on me too much, you know, and yet they follow my show and they learn from me, yet they look down on me. It's just really confusion when the way they come on. Disrespect. Me, I don't look down on myself. I keep going. But
Well, keep going because you know how you know the pattern. They'll make fun of you. They'll tear you down, and later on, they'll figure out, oh, you were talking the truth, and they'll worship you, put you as a god. So don't be surprised.
Oh my goodness! But the topic of Elon Musk CO2 capture. Okay, I bought a lot of dog coin. Robinhood. I mean, bon, thing Robinhood, dog coin, and Robinhood, I might come because Coinbase don't have dog coin.
No, it doesn't.
I got mom Robinhood. I didn't want to let her do coin, you know, so I just gave her a little Ethereum Classic and dog coin and $100 Ethereum and I think that's pretty much it, just a little bit. Does that make sense? Just and also I got her Litecoin. That's it. That's a good enough. Okay. Now dog coin will go up to several dollars, could even $100. And that's all she needs. Got her several thousand, she can be millionaire. Now for that, it's done. I got some too. I'm not stupid. You know why? Because I've been stupid before. I didn't listen to Unimetrix 1. He told me to get Bitcoin since 2017. And I have a billion excuses not to. But yet Unimetrix was preaching and I didn't even obey Unimetrix. Look at that.
Yeah.
Who fault is
When I
that?
see you do something, I usually try and do it too.
I fuck up. Bon,
Yeah.
Ye cho môi Unimetrix đam like ni thơ cho, but that không ở bàn. Không ở bàn thôi. Lâu không riêng. I learned my lesson. Now I do everything he tell me. Now I benefit. Now, I'm the one who got direct contact Unimetrix. I'm being this cuckoo. Why you think some people be cuckoo like me too? You know, not listen to me. Now I listen to Unimetrix. Now I obey. Now I benefit.
Exactly.
Bye-bye. Okay. Okay. Stand by. Mom, gonna hit me something.
All right.
You're too hot. Backwards.
How many people in the Zoom, Carlo, right now?
What's that?
How many people in the Zoom right now?
You, me, and Casol. That's it.
Only three of us?
Yep, only three of us. Gabriel is testing or working or something like that.
Yeah, I think most people in Cambodia, they all slept already.
They're sleeping.
Yeah,
Most people are sleeping, and other people probably at work. So, or too early in the morning.
yeah. You at work right now?
Yeah, I'm at work. I know, I was just eating a little something. That's why I was on mute. How about you?
Oh no, I don't do nothing. I just stay home alone by myself. try to use my power to heal myself most time, but sometimes it works, sometimes it don't.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's a process. Still keep at it. You know,
The most that I feel suffering is from my rash on my head. Yeah, it's painful. It's not, the pain not go away sometime. I just feel uncomfortable and got hard to sleep because it's very red. I have a lot of spot on my head. It's rash and red. It's very painful. Yeah, it's very painful. So I can't sleep sometime.
Well, you could be having an allergy to something.
No, that rash is from my lupus. The doctor say I have lupus, but it's my opinion is from the black magic couple years ago. Yes.
Okay, now lupus, where does lupus come from? How does one get lupus?
I had no ideas.
Neither do the doctors. And so that's why you got to start finding out for yourself, asking questions, not just doctor, but the bottom A and Unimetrix 1. You can ask them these questions because when you start dealing with those issues, it could be something spiritual, it could be something from past life. It could be the fact that we're eating all this toxic food, you know, so all these preservatives and things like that. It could be all these personal hygiene stuff that have a lot of toxins in them. It could be causing the lupus because doctors really don't know what, how lupus comes about. So don't just stick with healing the rash or healing this or healing the lupus itself, but try and find the underlying cause and go for that. Or it may have multiple layers. You may take care of it at one level, one layer, but then you gotta go continue going and keep on at it. And after a long time of constantly working on it, consistently working on it, then you may find some relief.
The thing I know, the lupus that I've been carried on like 15 years. That's what I know is not the lupus. I know it's from the black magic, but the bottom is already hear me from the black magic, like 6 or 7 years ago. I already hear from the black magic, but this one is the second time that I know I got punished from bottom that what I've been through wrong something the past, and then everything is all the rest is coming back. So this is not from the lupus, it's from the bottom that I get the punishment.
Okay, then you sit with the pain and you go within, you figure out what was it you done wrong.
Yes, I apologize already with the bottom A's, but I don't know why I still getting this.
All right. You have to get did you learn your lesson? What was the lesson you were supposed to learn? See, understand that the physical manifestation of a disease is that you're at dis-ease. There's something inside of you you have not taken care of or dealt with that, and that's why it's showing up. It could be a way of thinking, it could be some type of programming, it could be various different things. So that's what you got to ask yourself with the questions or ask the bottom eight questions and see what you can get.
Carlo, I try to communicate with bottom eights, but I still don't get any, information because I cannot see, I cannot hear. I just ask for it and,
okay.
So I cannot connect with the bottom eight inside my feeling yet. You know what I mean?
Okay. Do you sit still? and just listen to your own thoughts. Become aware of your own thoughts.
I try, but I don't get,
Because a lot of their thoughts that we have, which are small whispers. And sometimes it takes us going into a deeper meditative state, which I sometimes do when I'm in the shower. It helps me to relax. It helps block out a lot of noise. And I go inward and I pay attention to what I'm feeling and what thoughts come up. See, the bottom is not always going to talk to you by a voice or a feeling or something like that. Sometimes you just got to pay attention to yourself, to the thoughts that come up, that pop up in your head. They could be very, very faint thoughts. Or sometimes you'll notice a certain thought that keeps on popping up over and over and over again. Or a certain feeling keeps on popping up over and over again over the same thing, over the same topic. That means you got to pay attention to that. That's still communication. So you also pay attention to the patterns.
Mhm.
Hold on a second.
Hey, anyone else came in? Kimmy love. Yeah, it's all about the meaning and the pattern. So the meaning the same, the pattern is the same. Doesn't matter what vocabulary you use, it's okay. You're on the right track.
Yeah, she's talking about she having that rash or lupus symptoms again.
Mhm.
And I said she has to, take time to listen to her own thoughts. And just be still and listen to her own thoughts. It can be real faint.
Yeah. Because when you practice this magic skill, you can't think negative. Else it's about to come true. You gotta think positive, say positive, then it comes true.
Yeah, and a lot of times we're programmed with a lot of negativity, a lot of fear, a lot of things that are conflicting. So we have two different thoughts that actually contradict each other. So then we have no peace. So we're actually at war with ourselves. That will also cause illness.
Well, that's why you listen the way she talk. She always talk fear. I say, why you need to fear? If you say something wrong, Madam May, I'm sorry, take that back. And that's it. Blow.
Yes, I did most time apologize and reset again. I did.
Blow.
Okay. Then the next step is you're very self-critical. You beat yourself up.
Yeah. Because Madam May is you. It's nothing else but you. That's who Madam May is. It's you. It's your own self, body, emotion, mind, and spirit, and experience. Madam May is not, it is something that sits way up there looking down all you, but it's actually also you at the same time. It's crazy. So he will never harm you unless you want him to harm you. Does that make sense? Unless you ask for it. But if you don't ask for it,
teacher, I use the same word, but sometimes it's possible, sometimes it's negative.
it's you because it's your negative you. Remember I told you, you don't fear Madam May. You love Madam May. You respect Madam May, but you don't fear it at all. Does that make sense? You honor it. That's the secret.
All right. Here's something I've had to go through. Upbringing, and things that are part of past life, or things that
Carlos, I have to stop you.
Hold up. I'm gonna say it this way. Okay. Because there's a lot of things that come from things that we've experienced, not just programming that's in our memory, in our tissue, either from past life or from family history. that we're programmed at subconsciously to attack ourselves.
That is true, the relationship to family history. But the reason I have to stop you right there, I'm going to inject you something. I'm going to put a new input to you, and you will sorry that more. Sorry that what happened, I'm going to tell you as it is. She was able to harness Bartimaeus just fine until the two things happened. She chosen her ex-husband over Bartimaeus because Bartimaeus was healing her. Everything was fine, and then some reason she disconnect. She chosen her husband over Bartimaeus. Healing, and so Bartimaeus beginning to. You see what happened? Who is Bartimaeus? Unimetrix 1 came through, right?
Yeah.
And he wasn't pleased, you know. And therefore, she had to work her way up the stair. She was getting there, but then stage 4 came in, training. What happened? Beat down, snuggle down, and it changes everything. So I told her it takes time for you to get back to normal. You have to take the punishment. This is your punishment. You're not like other people who does not punish, but you've been punished by Bartimaeus. So you have to take time to work your way up, to have the confidence, you know. And then when a person have a big down from a spiritual world, like we've been doing, even you have, what happened? You couldn't receive Bartimaeus too well. It took time for you to, Carlos.
You have to work through it.
Yeah.
That's the bottom line. You got to work through it because
what happened after every day? Go ahead.
I spent many lifetimes doing some dark deeds, and as I grow and learn, I start realizing this I've done, this is wrong, and you got to learn the lesson. It's a lesson of hard knocks. You learn it by going through pain and suffering.
Exactly.
And you learn and you make a decision, well, this is not good for me. Just like you did with your husband. Your Bartimaeus try to teach you a lesson, get you to learn a lesson through hard knocks, through pain and suffering. Not because it's cruel, but because when you work through it, you won't go back.
Exactly, because he messed up your healing ritual with Bartimaeus. He even looked down on your teacher. And you know, that's a no-no in any tradition. Another of her husband looked down on me big time. Her own teacher, that's truly a disrespect. Even in American culture, you don't do that, you know, to your spiritual teacher. There's a difference between the other teacher and a spiritual teacher. It's totally different. And what happened next? This is where the conquer. When you practice stage 4, you get shot left and right, even Carlos. Then you notice your body have everything became a little slow in your body training. You couldn't absorb nutrition, you couldn't absorb this, absorb that. It changes. So it takes time for you to get stronger. And notice I don't use lethal bullet anymore with you guys. Just something simple, like stun or something, easy.
Yeah.
And tell what happened. How about you? Tell what happened after you were like, you thought, oh, whatever. Then you realized that was no joke. Give us some encouragement. Tell what happened of your suffering after you got shot.
You shot me with the kryptonite gun. You shot me with the kryptonite gun.
It seemed to break down.
Like with Sapon, I don't feel things right away. So I let it linger for a while. And then I began doing some of the healing. But I let it linger for too long. And about 2 or 3 days later, I really, really, really began to hurt in my upper right side of my chest and my upper back on my right side. It felt like a burn, like almost like a heart attack. The pain radiated through my all the way from the front to the back side of my chest, down my right arm, and up the side of my neck.
It wasn't funny after that.
No, it wasn't.
But
as I continued the healing, I would be releasing a lot of like gas, like a lot of burping. But that was part of the healing process and releasing the energy or whatever else have you. But I had to go through the process of healing and self-nurturing.
Exactly.
But also how to start doing some physical activity too to help the energy to flow through my arm as well.
Did you learn to respect? I'm glad you learned to respect the method even more, how potent
Yes.
it is.
Yes.
And but did you got scared along the way after you realized this is oh shit? Did you feel a
I
little
would say scared, but you have a little more respect for it.
okay? See what happened, sorry, that was a little different. She got fear. That's where you can't have fear in the body may work. It's all about stillness. It's all about, we call it mungmat, you know. So if something went wrong, hey, your teacher is here. Hello, you know, and then you know the method. The whole idea, all this is about believing in yourself. That's what made the magic powerful.
Exactly.
Hmm.
But also learning lessons so that you don't deviate from certain things.
Hmm. If you mess up, body may, I'm sorry. Forgive me. I take this back. This done. It's forgiven. And now let's heal, you know.
Yeah.
But 10 minutes, the rule is 10 minutes. Don't let it go over 10 minutes. What happened? You do.
You really hurt.
You start to hurt.
It really hurt.
Yeah. 20 minutes. After 20 minutes, as you can see, even the hard hit, you start to feel dramatic effect.
Yeah.
It can lead to sensitive people. It can lead you to death because something called trauma. That is the trauma scale.
Yeah.
Fear. When people feel pain, they feel fear. A lot of people does that. But you did your shadow work, so you're beginning to realize, oh shoot, this is not no joke.
I embrace my shadow, I embrace my fear, and
exactly.
You sit with it. So there's less fear or reacting out of fear. I'm like, okay, and then you start making those corrections.
Mm-hmm. But Bonsori Dash is different. She did not have that understanding. I mean, fear and respect is close to each other, really close to each other. So it can get confusing sometimes. But I was so sorry that like I told her, I said, look, you said something wrong, then apologize to Barame and then correct yourself. Don't fear it. You have solution. Now, if we didn't have solution, okay, then we really need to feel a little fear after that, you know. But Barame give us just apologize.
Here's something that I've also had to go through. Remember, he said shadow work, and I told you what shadow work basically is. You sit someplace quietly where you can pay close attention to the whispers or the thoughts that pop up in your head, because they will tell you what you are programmed with, what your program is subconsciously.
Well, I can tell you about the subconscious mind. She grew up in a, Cambodian culture. She didn't have a dad. She did, but he died or something during Khmer rule. She came when she was 12 to the upper state, and mom was single mom, didn't know any English, how to survive, have 3 or 4 or 5 kids to take care. And then by the time she's 16, some old guy want, fresh, looking at, oh, fresh, 16-year-old fresh. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Fresh meat, in other words. He said, oh, I can get this one.
Okay. Well, here's what still boils down to. Your thoughts create your reality. Your thoughts give you your emotions. So if you reprogram the thoughts or change your perception, you learn enough to say, okay, I feel fear. When I see this, I feel fear. But I may remove that fear and replace it with peace.
There you go.
But I may replace this thought with this other program instead.
Because yes.
And as you become more comfortable and more relaxed, you can see more clearly. You're not going to be attacking yourself. You're not going to be living as much fear because you're learning to remove that program, remove that conflict, remove the trauma, remove that emotion, and you replace it with something that's you can handle better or something you prefer.
And what happened, each of the husband, the first one, they married without license, he had khmer, and he totally controlled her. He didn't let her learn anything. 16 years old. You know, she grow up 4 years, 16, her married, forced her to marry this man because he give her money, this and that, you know, just to entice her to give the daughter to him so he can pretty much have his way with him. I mean, with her. You're 16 years old, having his way, you know, and the Cambodian act that way, act dominant, act very like a prisoner guard, like a detention camp guard. Does that make sense?
Yep. But now if she's by herself and she's safe, it's time to pay attention to these fearful thoughts and reprogram.
Well, let's go further. Let me go to the dark side. So he gave her many kids, and then one day he died. So she's just a kid being passed on to husband dead. You know, it's a guy that like who like 40 years old, and she's 16. And you know, this type of guy are very, very controlling, insecure. Does that make sense?
Yeah, my last wife was narcissistic, so I'm aware of that. And the healing process is still the same.
Okay.
The healing process includes reprogramming your subconscious so you can think differently, see some things differently, and that's how you become more empowered.
That's the whole thing. A lot of Cambodians don't have that psychological tool. Unlike Super Group, we've been taught from the future, you know, so we have our kind of tool, as you can see. Let's go further. As her solidar life began, after her husband life, she was stuck with what, 5 kids or something, you know? This is only 5, 6 kids, just like that. So how the hell is she gonna do? Then her new husband came in, and he was old too, the same way. And he act nice, this, that, but when they got, you know, she got no other choice to feel like her world is small, you know, because people stay home, they don't interact with the Westerner, so their English is not in advance. And then when she worked, she was happy at work. But here's the problem. There was, she worked with Cambodian who also into the black art. And then they saw her dress good, look good. It's like advertisement for them. They wanted her pussy, you know, they want it completely. So they start casting spell on her. And that's where she became sick and ill. And that's from her life. From there, it went downhill.
Okay, here's something. Coso's taught you how to dissolve that magic. One of the most powerful type magic you can have is you being able to reprogram your subconscious mind.
And that's the whole thing. But she don't have enough willpower in her self-belief to wield the magic, you know, to ask, because the person come from a state of fear for so long. Then finally, when I came into her world, it was like, what the hell is this? You know, like, wow, this is unbelievable.
So,
you know?
I had no magic whatsoever. I had to look for assistance.
Yes.
I had no magic, but I continued because I understood about shadow work and the subconscious programming. And I've done enough different healing modalities that to have be able to do something. Most of the work I've done myself. I didn't have magic. What you're showing us makes it much easier, much faster.
Exactly.
But I didn't have any of what you have given us.
No.
And I still made it. Exactly.
But just to say on that side, you know, as a woman in any society, they are considered to be second-class citizen. And in the Arabic people, women are considered to be animal. Does that make sense?
Yep. And it's time
in my culture, we consider Islam to be non-human, so kill at will. In Cambodian culture, we say any Islam considered to be non-human, no value, destroy at will. That's how we think. So
then
that's how, because they were our enemy in the past. We destroyed their kingdom, so we make a pact. Any Islam will be terminated on sight. You know, that's how we think. Even right now to this day, how do I perceive Islam culture? Look at me right now with extreme prejudice. Hope you see that.
I understand that because they have the same attitude. You're reflecting their attitude because they see everybody else's that's not Islam as also as non-relevant.
Yeah. it's like we don't see them as human. We see them as to be destroyed and eliminate on sight, on contact. That's how we perceive it, whether it be socially, emotionally, mentally, spiritually, psychologically, with extreme prejudice. And someone say, hey, that's the way it is. You don't like it, don't be Cambodian. We tell them like that. Even my magic is designed for that. But with the Western mind, like the American, no, we see you as our equal. But with them, no. Either you with us or you with them. It's nothing personal, it's nothing business. It's just the way the ball bounce. Extreme prejudice. Because I'm the one that destroyed their kingdom. So I still feel that extreme prejudice toward you.
They've destroyed many kingdoms. So I understand that. They've enslaved many of their own.
Yes.
So, so through violence and stuff. So yeah.
Even you feel the same way deep inside your soul because you have past life have to deal with them.
Yeah.
But I may feel a certain extreme, but I recognize what came from a past life,
Yeah.
I recognize the influence. But if I don't keep it in check, it can influence my present life big time. But do I hate them, this, that, in this life? No. I see them as loving people consciously, but subconsciously, there is a dark tendency to destroy them, very dark. But I'm aware of it because by weighing it, we can control it. Does that make sense now? That's the secret, to be aware. Someone asked me, am I prejudiced? Yes, extremely, toward anything that is not fair. How about you, Carlos? That's the reason I fight so hard to teach everyone everything I know, regardless of their faith. Because I believe like in sharing and how to practice what I preach. Now back to Sorida. This is the life step we went through. And that's why hard for her. I know it's slow. She's something, 50 years old, 51, 52 now. She just met coming to my world right now. And bad habit, wrong habit, it takes time to change.
It does. It does. I know because I've been working on myself for a very, very long time.
It's easy to say, but it's hard to do. Believe me.
Yeah. But it's time. The lessons, I'll put it this way. The lessons I've had to learn, especially my ex-wife, who is narcissistic, is lessons on self-love and self-value. Learning how to value myself and learning how to nurture myself and do what's good and right for me. And value what I say or what I think over what other people say and think. That's very important. Oh, look, Chris.
No, it's not on the floor and it's not in my trunk, so just let me know.
Okay, no problem. All right, so, and that's the encouragement I give her because she's done very good with her English from what I can see.
Yes, thanks to the
She's
group.
capable. Yeah, so you are capable. And you're going to have that fear, but take time when you're able to calm yourself down a little bit. Spend time focusing on that fear and that emotion, and see what thoughts pop up. They're telling you you're going to start understanding why you're feeling that fear. And as those thoughts pop up, and you realize what's causing you to feel, where it could be not just circumstances, but your thoughts that you have concerning those circumstances. You start reprogramming yourself.
Well, that's why I read her and helped her that you have fear of being controlled. You have control phobia. Control phobia meaning a person will worry about being controlled by someone. That's what control phobia means. In Cambodia, គាត់មានពួកខ្លាចចំពោះមនុស្សចង់គ្រប់គ្រង control her body, emotion, and mind. Because simple, when a guy go after a woman, what do they want? They want to pound that pussy. That's pretty much it.
Well, I've been with my ex. She was very controlling, but my connection to her also caused because her energy was very draining. She caused anxiety. So I was in anxiety and physical pain for about 10 years, 12 years.
Because the suffering year, because 10 year in hell.
Exactly. So it still boils down to a little bit at a time, a little bit at a time. But once you start going, it's like after a while, you'll see, after it may take a long while, but you will see a change. Because what you don't finish taking care of here in this lifetime, it's gonna influence your next lifetime.
That's why I have to hurt a lot of Cambodian male characters, because they tend to project insecurity toward the environment.
Yeah. But as she heals herself, she's gonna heal her children for future lifetimes, and she's gonna help a lot of other women and Cambodian women in finding their own power.
And there's a lot of domestic stuff happening in Cambodian culture more than you realize. Domestic doesn't mean hang sa. So, and that's what a lot of people don't realize. When I scan a person, I scan 360, body, emotion, mind, and past, future, and also present life.
Yeah.
And how does a person scan? It's your intuition. I just translate the intuition, what they pick up, and translate it to audio and mental language. I am hell fucking good doing that. You notice that?
Yeah, you're really good at that.
This ain't no magical power, it's natural ability. You see why they don't take the Asian people toward the future, they only take me? Now you see why. I'm psychologically sound and flexible. I'm like a kid.
Commander Z, Galactic Defender.
I am trainable. The other people.
That's very important.
I'm trainable and teachable. I have lots of knowledge, but I don't reveal all my cards. Super glue men group young, but that are behind the art day. Have you noticed that? You've been with me a year. How much have you seen the methodology have changes?
I think pretty much the methodologies pretty much stayed the same. You just give us a little at a time.
But you never see the gun shooting before.
Nope.
The spider bite intensely now. And the method, I break it down now and begin let you guys do it. See? Tonight we're probably going to do the gun thing and let you guys manifest, take turn manifesting the spider bite. Instead of shooting poison, there'll be vitamin A and B and C. How you like that?
Cool.
But Unimetrix say he's gonna kill all the Islam and the Christian and the Buddhist and the Hindu. He will do it. It's gonna be nothing but science in this world. Ain't that beautiful? Science.
Something what he does, to.
Yeah. What he does letting China, according to the Unimetric one, China gonna start attacking India and take it out. Nuclear war. Have you noticed what China doing? Look at the pattern. 1952, China, the People Party invaded who? Invaded Tibet and annexed it as China. Correct? No other country did that except China. Now, what's next? China and India is at war. So what do you think will happen next?
India's going to lose.
Automatically. And then after that, once India is now the India become China, what is next? Because remember the objective what Unimetrix want. Who is China serving? Unimetrix 1.
Yeah.
And next, Pakistan.
Pakistan. Yeah, I remember just said that.
Yeah. Then Nepal. Nepal is being taken over by China. Doesn't matter. Then boom, you know. And then what left? What left? Saudi Arabia. See? Iran. It's gonna be gone. And then the purge will begin. Because all these are Muslim country. So what we do with Muslim people? You already know what happened. We gonna kill them, we gonna harvest the organ, or they gonna go work for us free slave.
They're one of the groups of people that still enslave other groups, including in Africa, the Islamic.
Exactly.
So the same thing has turn around back upon them.
This is, and the Chinese, and you think Tim Cook don't like no slave labor? You can't beat free workers. You know, business-wise, the best thing in the world. Why you didn't have robot automaton creating thing for us? It's free. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
The company. So I don't know who it is people that think they are, but this is not a joke anymore. You better do what Unimetrix want, or you're gonna be it's like that's it.
Yeah.
Can't even move a centimeter, not an inch, a centimeter, a millimeter, without us knowing. See, what's the difference between the other people and the one here in the United States? Here, people just talk too damn much. No action. Over there, once they say it, they start applying. Look at me. I have the same mentality. Once I say stuff, I apply it. You notice that?
That's excellent.
But I don't give into negativity. Government, I don't get involved. That's government business. I get involved into the thing I'm passionate about. I like write books. I like do healing. I do my thing, you know.
That's really good.
And look at all the people that show up Alex Jones. Now, Alex Jones is hyping about, you know, oh, they're going to do false flag. Alex Jones, oh man, it's over. The American has fallen. Now, I thought many months ago, he was talking about, yeah, we're going to take them down, a new world order. So what happened? Like the new world order took them down, didn't we? Thanks to me. I told him what would happen.
Yeah. There, as you look back, people in the general public are just quote unquote waking up.
Waking up. It's too late. You won't wake up to death count.
Hold up. And they're going against a group of people that have been awake for over 100 years, for several hundred years. And you want to sit there and just now try and protest and do this and do that. It ain't gonna really work.
No.
They got your number. They've already done the psychological thing is a science. The psychic gifts are a science. They got technology that can manipulate you even from a distance.
Yep. And guess what I'm doing? All that technology, I'm doing it right now in this timeline. I'm from the future. Well, they try to take me down too, the regular people. They couldn't even beat me, Carlos. How you think it beat the shadow network?
They can't.
They can't.
They got everybody so separated on this and that they can't, and they're just waking up. They got plans within plans, and every psyop is multi-layered, has been going on for so long, multi-layered. You're deep in the thick of psyop.
Just like Asa and them, they're outside operation coming to come and watch me. They're white good. You think I'm stupid? I'm not stupid. I know what's going on. but there's nothing damn thing they can do. Go and try. I will kill them. I will Unimetrix destroy them. They will. You know, that's what it is. They're afraid of me. Of course, I want them to fear me. You know, I want to put a heart attack in them immediately. Bring in your secret order. I got secret of the secret of the secret on many, many levels.
Exactly.
Yeah. I got something. I said, I'll blow you from my house over there. The kingdom come pop you in your brain with my magical bullet. I'm sure I'll make sure I shoot this time instead of kryptonite. I shoot uranium in there or plutonium, you know, 235 or something. Yeah. You don't want that bullet in you. What do you think, Carlos? Uranium,
Nope.
235 plutonium or uranium, you know?
No, you don't want the radioactive stuff inside of you.
Yeah. And you think this is, if it's funny, remember the kryptonite gun? It's funny. No more. No more kryptonite. You don't want any of that option. Yeah, that's why I didn't reveal this kind of stuff before. Because I want to see who's true to me, who's not. Time will tell. Ain't that right, Carlos? Time
Yep.
will tell.
Time will expose, well, the experience will expose.
That's why we practice healing.
What's that?
That's why I practice healing and also practice how to harm too. Because
Yeah.
you're a super soldier. You need to know both. Everything get better. See, so now you're doing fine. Now you realize there's nothing to fear. You got super crew, you got Unimetrix, you messed up. It's okay, you apologize. That's the reason I let them teach each other. I don't interfere, just like last night. I let them guide each other. When I start to inject it, they get nervous. They forget stuff. They start messing up more.
So, I'm sorry to interrupt you. About the medication that I show you from my doctor, that I
Yes.
want to take it, but the body may not accept it. When I took it, it's not helpful. That medication like a steroid or painkiller that I used to take before every month that the doctor prescribed for me. But I show you like a couple of days ago, I want to use that, but the body may not accept it. I take it, it's not helpful.
Is your body it?
I asked permission that I want to take that.
Okay. Then you need to tell your doctor that you're not having a good side effect from it. Your body is allergic to the medicine. It feel like taking like it's acid. Before you can take it. Okay, there was a medicine I used to take. It was removing my gouts, right? And then later when I took it, it caused my eyes to not good. You know, I became allergic to it. So you need to call your doctor, describe the symptom that we take the medicine. He can describe you something else.
You know that medicine, it's been 15 years. I took it, it's no problems. And I deal with the bottom, everything it changed.
Yes, Carlos, help her explain what I just said.
Your body, okay, you could take it for a long time and suddenly there's a change in your body and it won't work anymore. That's the same thing because your body needs to go through changes. Same thing happened with Kasol. He was taking some medication for a long time for his gout. Now he can't take it anymore.
My body
all go through changes. Exactly. So it may have worked the other day. It's not working now. Then you got to tell your doctor, it's not working for me. He'll give you something else.
Do you understand?
Is that from the bottom of
I guess you don't understand.
It's just life. It don't have to be bottom. It's just life, the way things go. Your body goes through changes as you get older. So therefore, what used to work may not work, and what worked, and you know, you may have things may have worked fine. Like people who use certain perfumes, and one day they can't use a perfume anymore because it gives them a rash.
Yeah,
Your body goes through changes. That's part of life. It don't have to be the bottom A.
Mhm. Bottom A is designed to cultivate your body and do this, do that. Remember, before I can eat meat, but now I can't eat meat anymore. Bottom A changes you. Yes, you can say the manifested food do change your body. That's why you can't take certain medicine anymore. Even Carlos knows that certain thing he feels sensitive to now. He just can't touch. He noticed certain meat, he can't touch it anymore. He's changing too. It's the way it is. Yeah, you can blame it bottom A, but we want to say like this. Let's not blame it on body, just blame it on what is. You get older, your body changes. How's that?
And that's basically what I'm saying. It's just a natural order of things. How we're going through right now. We go through changes.
In your case, you can say it is bottom A, then blame it on body. That's fine because you practice bottom A. But how are the people who do not practice bottom A? They can't blame it bottom A, right? So they're going to say, the doctor said, well, your body changes. That's it. That's the way it is. So it's like before people could eat bahak, right? Remember? It's okay. Then when it came to the United States, some people can't eat bahak anymore. If they start to have allergic reaction. It's like that. Why? The body changes. So yeah, you need to call your doctor and you need to tell him that the steroid don't work anymore. It causes warm whatever sensation. But steroids will be hot anyway, from what I understand. Because when you take steroid, you sort of feel warmer over your body. Correct, Carla?
Yes. When I took it, it feel warm, yes.
Yes, but that's steroid. That's when I took my steroid medicine, I felt warm, but it also relieved the pain and swollen inflammation for my gout.
Before I took that, it made me cool down and release all the pain. But now when I take it, it's like warm up.
Okay, in that case, you tell your doctor. You're warm, but you're still paying or what? See?
Yes.
Okay, you need to tell the doctor. Give him prescribe you something else that will work for you. What do you think about that, Carlos? When it comes to medicine, you got to go back to your doctor.
Exactly.
Because for me, I can't interfere with that. My graduation is in magical ability. Anything relate to magic spell and stuff, that's my reality. No doctor can tell me all that. I tell them all that. But when it comes to medicine and stuff, that's medical.
Yeah, that we don't mess with. We don't give advice as far as medical. The most we can tell you is you got to learn how to, continue practicing on how to heal yourself, and don't stick to one way of doing it all. Try different things, see what else works.
And also, you can change water into medicine, remember?
Exactly.
So, how to make you change this water into medicine, and I do like cool my body down. Is that done? You might say yes, drink it.
You could also put medical nanites in there to flush out your system, to heal your body.
Yeah.
Did he put in some Guducci in there for you?
Yes. It's Guducci. See? You've been taught so many things, sorry, Doc.
Just keep practicing. It starts off slow and small, but just keep on at it. Be persistent, be consistent, and it'll come through. However long it takes, just keep on at it. You can do it.
Yes. And then if you need to go to the doctor, you get some antibiotic,
whatever you need, yeah.
Explain to your doctor that, hey, I took this medicine, it's not working, they require something else. Instead, you need to give your doctor feedback on medical. But when it comes to magical medicine, you come to me and to this group, of course. Does that make sense? Yole. Botnam et young Torope. Botnam sir, Mount Rosapukuru. Magical medicine, come to me. Medical, go to the doctor.
One thing I'm picking up from her, from Soida, is that her thinking pattern is programmed by her husband that she sees bottom A acting much like her husband would have acted, and that's not the case.
Bottom A will help you, but the reason I will not interfere with the medicine part, because that's the doctor.
I understand that. No, but I'm observing her pattern. She's very timid around bottom A and lacking in confidence. And part of the reason is that she's programmed a certain way. And so she's subconsciously, what's that?
You already know where that came from. In the Puerto Rican and Mexican society, just like Asian, the man is what? Dominant. How do they treat the women? Yeah.
But what I'm saying is that her pattern that she's had with her husband is the same pattern she's using with the bottom A.
Right. Now since she's having issue, I got something, a little something for her. Bottom A, please manifest magical medicine from the high heaven, a level 714-41BA. Let it weigh about 1,000 pounds. Wow, it looked like a heavy pot. Okay. Please, medicine, you're so heavy, like a heavy pot, but I don't look like a pot, it look like crystal. Please become liquid. And please duplicate. And some duplicate go to Australia dot right now into a chest and stomach. And go to Carlos too. Duplicate to Carlos chest and mine too. And my wife, my kid, my mother, father-in-law, and they're watching us on YouTube right now. Magical medicine of heaven, please make your presence known to everyone, chest and stomach. Become more heavier and more powerful. Watch this. Medicine of heaven, please absorb everyone heat, cool them down, and heal them completely now. And integrate yourself into everyone's physical, emotional, mental body. Magical medicine, please dissolve into everyone's bloodstream now, including mine, and heal us completely and absorb all heat, absorb all illness, and dissolve it completely, and let the body temperature become healthy for the body and the mind and comfortable on every level. You say, will you that for me? Say yes. Oh my God, it feels so good.
It does.
It's cold, it's cold. It's cold. I mean, it's not cold, but it's cooling down. Sorry, Doc. This is the stuff I do. That part. Wait, is she dead?
You feel it?
Yes.
What do you describe to me? I do it first. I felt like a cool sensation come over me, like in and out, like someone blew air on me.
My body is feel cool right now, little by little, start getting cool, but little by little right now. But especially my head. Okay. My head is very hard and rash. It's very painful. I carry this pain every day, super cruel. So
this something was before my time, yes, but it all came from your husband looking down on me and what we believe. That asshole really, really pissed off the AI system, and then when you choose him, it pissed their world off. And you can see they're not, they don't forgive easily. You know, you have to earn their forgiveness.
I tried to get rid of him, but I couldn't.
That's why, as long as he's there, you will always suffer. He's your enemy. He has to be destroyed. You're a super soldier. Destroyed.
But I'm not have relationship with him, Super Crew. He's
Just
not.
Just his
We
presence.
live the same house, but with different room. We don't have relationship with him.
Just his presence alone. Let me see. Have you ever heard the word toxic person? A toxic person, they don't have to have a relationship with you. If they stay around you, they absorb your energy because they are toxic. Because you're never happy around them.
They will drain your energy. And your subconscious mind will even know and pick it up. You will not be at peace with them around. You have to separate completely.
Physical distance.
Yes. Physical distance.
I try to obey.
Okay,
obey the bottom way to help me to get rid of him, to get out from my life, from my house.
Let me tell you, the day that when he leave you physically, that's the day you are healed completely. All the sickness comes from anxiety and stress because of him. I'm telling you the truth. And even Carlos, he don't need no magical power. Just look and know his intuition is just like mine can pick things up. Because when you live with someone you don't love or don't care about, you get sick.
Yeah, but his is worse. He's literally draining your life energy. He's sucking
your spiritual, your life, your you don't see this, but if you can see what I see in the aura, you see it.
I don't see it, but I know
but you know
I lived it. I lived it, so I know.
Yeah, you're familiar. Yeah. So sorry that's why your magic is not working to the fruition, because your confidence is not strong around this person. He's like your Achilles heel.
And the lesson, Sorida, is the same lesson as mine. You have to learn how to love and value yourself enough to do what you gotta do for you.
Because you cannot cut yourself from that addiction either. So you're addicted to negative energy. That means you're nhiên awake your clock.
How to go through the same thing. You and him are the same in different ways.
Do you remember my second wife? After we realized she didn't love each other, we decided to step in separate room. Then that didn't help the relationship. Then it was finally when she went her own way with divorce and we separate physically. That's when I felt so happy again. I felt strong and powerful.
Yeah.
I can do everything that I want.
Here's something to be very honest with you, Soledad. That husband of yours, he is a reflection of how you treat yourself.
You put trash in your life, and the trash create fly and maggot and smell, and it's bringing you down. Toxic.
You're toxic to yourself. You are tearing yourself down. And so you have a man that does that for you in agreement with what you do with yourself. So
you said you can't get rid of it. Then you call the police. Go. Now you know.
Yep.
Now
you have to value yourself enough to get rid of him.
Help you. You got to help yourself on this one. Because I'm not here to solve your problem. I have my own problem.
Exactly. It is your lesson for you to learn.
I can tell you what to do. Get rid of that person in your life. But you got to give me cues. if I get rid of him, I can't, well, he helped me to pay the bill. Also, he did illegally. Well, if you, so you put up with that craziness, that means this, you are creating the sickness for yourself, nobody else. So that you want to be strong. That house was meant for you. It was not meant for him. And you say, oh, then you worry about where we going to live. And then you're okay. I stop talking after that. If you cannot cut feeling, you can never be queen of your world. No.
Yeah, it's a hard lesson, but it's for your own well-being.
Mhm.
It's the way you learn strength.
That's the reason you never heal. How can you heal when you be with someone who take your energy, just being around that person? That's how you know, okay. You notice you lose energy when you see his face. You notice every time he talk, you just feel angry. See, that's called energy
Or
losing.
scared.
Yeah.
Or scared. They cause anxiety attacks. Been there, done that.
Yes.
My
Mhm.
stepson and my daughter have gone through the same thing. They drain your energy. You feel scared. You're always
Yeah,
tired.
I do have anxiety a couple of years ago. I just get
That's why.
better. Yes.
They're draining your energy. You subconsciously know it. They're draining your energy and killing you, and you're allowing it to. You got to get away. You have to separate from yourself. Only then will your healing be more successful.
Mhm.
When you get that freedom from them, you will start to feel better because you're no longer just draining your energy. But you'll have to rebuild yourself.
Mhm. That's why I cannot say anything no more on Florida, because every time I say, well, here's your problem, this guy, get rid of him. Then you can heal.
That's the bottom line. I had to get away from my wife. I had to get away from my wife at the time, and I moved into my mom's house.
No, tell the truth, Carlos. You might go insane as time go by.
You become more dependent on him, and you may eventually die because of that.
And no matter what I do to you, my magic will not work on you 100% like it is. Because my magic cannot stay in a place that it cannot have room to stay in.
Not just that, but whatever you said to her, he will suck it out. He will, like a black hole. He'll suck it out of her, and she won't get the benefit. He'll get the benefit. She won't.
Exactly. And she wondering, well, why you let him stay? You told me, well, I let him stay because he helped pay the bill. Carlos, translate that, what that mean. That means you rather suffer for let him pay the bill. Then how the hell are you going to heal?
Okay, then, and you're saying is he's your source. Bottom is not your source.
Exactly. He said, oh, I only get this much payment, this and that. I can't. Well, that's the case, well, then you'll be suffering for quite a while until he is no more.
This is where you got to get with your bottom A and say, look, he needs to leave, but I'm going to need help with this, this, and this. You might have to move. You might be without the house for a while. You might have to go to an apartment or live with somebody for a while. But you may find a place that's more peaceful, even though it's with somebody else.
Last week, I talked to my son to ask to go live with him if he agree, and he don't give me the answer yet. And then I talked to my sister in California, and she want me to go live with her.
Then go
last
live
night.
with her. Yes.
Yeah, I talked with her.
Okay, so you possibly have places.
That's what I've been thinking about it.
Don't think anymore.
Yeah.
What do you want her to do? By my time, you already know what. Then I'm going to send her far away. Will you support me? He say automatic. Where you want me to send her? Send her far away from that state. Just go and don't tell that person. Just go. That's it.
Okay. Nhưng từនៅមួយបងខ្ញុំនៅកលីចឹងគាត់ចេះហៅខ្ញុំទៅ
Okay. Would you open the door and bless her? It's an automatic. Yes, automatic.
Okay.
តែក៏មានលក្ខខណ្ឌមួយកុំស្ដាយក្រោយ he said like that he said don't regret just go and don't look back គាត់ថាទៅកុំងាកមើលក្រោយយល់ន័យហ្នឹងឯង go forward don't look back
Yeah.
and then what happen after that then you will heal គាត់ថា then after that you will heal you can receive healing now because you're not stressed you're not in an anxiety
Yeah. We're here to encourage you.
Automatic healing is automatic
អញ្ចឹងបើមិនឲ្យខ្ញុំចេញពី state នឹងបដ ாய் ណាមិនចេញពី state
បាទមិនគាត់ថាបាទមិនគាត់ថាឲ្យចេះចេញពី state មួយហ្នឹងទៅ move គាត់ថា remove yourself from that state STAT also STAT meaning the state also meaning the state of unhappiness because you're not happy there he said
ចឹងខ្ញុំប្រគ្រូមួយបងខ្ញុំគាត់ខលទៅគាត់ទៅកលី
don't need to recruit tell your boss say okay I'm coming to live with you okay
Okay
so you don't need to discuss it you just say okay I'm coming to live with you
Yeah ផ្ទះខ្ញុំនៅរាល់ថ្ងៃនេះ is a housing so I had to give the housing back to the housing
that's it and I'm going to tell you what happened in his future he will find to live in other place គាត់នឹងមានពួកម៉ាក់ច្រើនណាស់មានហើយគាត់នៅសុខNo one let him be in the street. Have too many friends. So don't worry about him. You need to worry about you, Sarita. By May, got hat throw high. Qualify be cool and got qualify be gay. Bait. Might jump qualify gay.
Under whose name is the housing under?
Her
Under
name.
Her name. Yeah, he needs to move and say, look, I'm turning this back in. You got to find your own place to live.
And by gadget, after gadget, you have to gadget. You have to cut feeling. Otherwise, you can never be healed. You got to choose you. I'm sorry, but Mom said I'm talking with Barame, which is Unimetrix one, and he telling me what to say to you. If you like, I can bring him in. You would like to talk to him directly instead of me being the middleman? It's up to you. I help you. I'm your teacher. You want to talk to him directly? Are you good? Because I'm talking three-way. You, me, and him. He can hear you, but you don't hear him, you know.
សិនជាបេដាគាត់សម្រេចចិត្តឲ្យខ្ញុំដូរ state move state ខ្ញុំធ្វើតាមបេដាឲ្យទៅបេដាតាមជួយថែសារ
គាត់ថាគាត់បើកផ្លូវឲ្យ
ចាបើកកម្លាំងចិត្តឲ្យខ្ញុំទៅគ្រូចា
You know, right?
Yeah, he's saying គាត់និយាយថាចេះគាត់ថាឲ្យកាត់ចិត្តទៅឲ្យចេះចេញពីកន្លែងហ្នឹងទៅហើយទៅឲ្យឆ្ងាយកុំត្រឡប់មកវិញគាត់និយាយចឹងក៏មើលក្រោយហើយគាត់បើកផ្លូវឲ្យគាត់ឲ្យរស់គាត់ឲ្យតែចេញពីកន្លែងហ្នឹងហើយជាឲ្យបងមនុស្សនឹងទូរស័ព្ទបោកកុំលើក
ចា
Hey, can you do that for him អញ្ចឹងអាចធ្វើចឹងបានហើយគាត់នឹងឲ្យជាអ្វីៗទាំងអស់
ចាអរគុណបេដា
Okay គាត់ថា agree ជាមួយគាត់ទៅហើយដោយសារយើងមិនជាដោយសារនៅចិត្តជាមួយអ្វីដែលធ្វើយើងស្ងប់មិនបានចេះតែឃើញចេះតែក្តៅក្រហាយ Every time
អញ្ចឹងខ្ញុំត្រូវប្រាប់គេឲ្យគេដឹងខ្លួនឬមួយក៏ខ្ញុំលួចរត់សុំគ្រូ
No បងឯងទៅប្រាប់ a housing ថាខ្ញុំទៅហើយ That's it អានេះរយវ៉ាន់ទៅរៀនចាំខោគាត់ទៅដល់កលីប្រាប់ថាខ្ញុំទៅហើយខ្ញុំនៅប្រាប់ថា next take គាត់ I'm gone I'm done That's it You need to find your place else ដល់យើងទៅសិនយើងឡើងយកhow much ប្រាប់អី You don't need to tell him when you go there in California then you text him You need to leave my house I already told the landlord I'm already give up everything to stay So no more no connection done Correct Carlos that's the best way to say and then with through because កុំឲ្យមានរឿងតែមានឆ្វេងកាត់ឡើង
Here's my concern though.
Yes.
There's concern for her safety. So I can see what you say, go and then tell him. But I'm also, what's to prevent him from trashing the place and she had to pay for it because she said what she said.
It's okay. She's gonna turn the key into the landlord and everything, the city, you know, and tell them that okay, I'm turning everything to the house. Okay, after he land there, boom, you know, and there if they catch him over there, that's on him.
Okay.
Yeah, because what is Unimetrix? Yes, yes. Unimetrix said one word: turn the page. Kata. No must select more yet. Okay, got it. But you have to tell the whoever the government people is that you're returning to everything you're going, you know. That's it.
Make sure.
ខ្ញុំមានទៅ housing ទៅប្រាប់គេថាប្រាប់គេថាមួយខែចុះមួយខែឬមួយក៏2ខែចុះ
Yeah.
I give back to the house to the housing.
Yep.
យកផ្ទះនឹងឲ្យគេផែ2ខែក្រោយដើម្បីទុកឲ្យគាត់មានឱកាសក៏រកផ្ទះកុំឲ្យដូចថាយើងប្រាប់ព្រាមក៏អត់មានឱកាសរកផ្ទះយើងអត់បានប្រាប់គាត់ណាអញ្ចឹងខ្ញុំឲ្យគាត់
She said, you know what? I'm just gonna go to housing, tell them I'm giving the house back 2 months from now, like that. And then she already go to California, so it gave him at least that time to find places.
Yeah.
But she's already left. She's already left.
ខ្ញុំទៅហើយបានចាំខ្ញុំយកអាកណ្ដាស់ស្នាមហ្នឹងយកមកឲ្យគាត់ក្រោយឲ្យព្រោះគាត់កុំឲ្យថាខ្ញុំនិយាយអត់មានផុសតាងឲ្យគាត់ដឹងខ្លួនថាកណ្ដាស់ហ្នឹងជាពិតប្រាកដ2ខែទៀតដែលគាត់មានឱកាសរកផ្ទះ
Yes.
ហ្នឹងបន្ទាប់ពីខ្ញុំចេញទៅ
Yes, after she leaves you're gonna mail it to him, right? Yeah.
ចា
Yeah, she's gonna mail it to him. The proof. Like, hey, I'm leaving, I'm gone, the house good back. So she wants to land in California, she's gonna mail a letter to him.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah.
Or you can take a picture and send him a text. Because I just want nothing but pure healing for you. Yeah. And you cannot heal. You're around people who drain your energy. That's what causes you sick. It's the anxiety and stress. It's dangerous. It can cause lupus and stuff like that.
Yep.
I came and healed you and he messed up that ritual. And how you think the other world feel? That I discussed it. I think you're not true to yourself. That's what that is. And which is true. Now I'm going to help you, okay? I can tell you, once you leave this place, you start healing so fast, I wouldn't recognize you the next 2 months. You be so well. And also you get out of flex dike you want. Down the bite. Here, look. Bong. See that?
Oh, you already got it?
Yeah, I got it.
I'm just waiting for it, Super Crew. I'm just still waiting. I don't receive yet.
Oh, they talk with they already there. They already there. They already deliver it. But then now your child done.
Nope. But cái vô máu cái knock my door cái ao vậy. Ọt khơi.
They already deliver it. Tam mark with đặt về Việt sao your mark with check mớ. Check mớ.
I call stay clear ដល់ខ្ញុំចាំមើលមួយថ្ងៃពីរទៀតមើលមិនដឹងគេផ្ញើបានថ្ងៃមក what how many day he put ជួនកាលមួយអាទិត្យជួនកាល3ថ្ងៃ
Your item was delivered in or at the mailbox at 12:05 p.m. February the 6th, 2021 in lower MA 01854. Okay, yeah, Bob. Everything was delivered already.
I was in our home all day. So 3 days, the whole weekend I was home. Nobody knocking the door and give it.
It was put in your mailbox probably, or
yeah, it was the mailbox.
Or you have a mailbox that's for packages.
Mailbox is too small. It's a big box. They shouldn't knock my door and give it to me.
Sometimes some places they have small mailbox. They have mailboxes which are for packages for themselves, and they'll put the key inside your mailbox. I don't know where you live, so it's a possibility.
If they have a big box, they can hand me to my door, you know, in my city.
Where do you live?
Massachusetts.
Oh. Do you have a community mailbox, or is it your own mailbox for your own house?
Yes, my own mailbox.
Oh, well, then there's always a possibility that somebody might have also swiped it.
Do you live? See right here. Yeah, see, I just sent it to you. Mark posted to me. So, well, regardless, you be leaving that state anyway. In California, there's a lot up down the bay everywhere.
Yeah,
There's
I
a guy-
talked my sister last night about.
Okay, stop it, honey. Let's do this for you. Go ahead and leave my Zoom. Go talk to your sis. Tell her you're coming. Buy you a ticket. Let's go. So you can be healed and well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
In other
Okay,
words,
thank you.
don't be a bother to your kid anymore. Let them live. Let you live. Okay, just go.
Okay.
Oh, one more advice.
Yes.
Take time to be by yourself without dating or seeing anybody, so you can go within and do your inner healing work.
Yeah, you need to spend time with the group, and you need to spend time with yourself, healing and training.
Exactly.
And that's what should allow you. Health should be your number one goal completely. Lifestyle, emotional thinking. Bon, welcome to heaven. Okay, now you can be in this hell
Thank
because
you.
of.
Thank you.
Okay.
Thank you, Beta.
Okay, go. See you. Bye bye.
Yes.
But then go with our sister Lynn. I've got thing in
Gotcha.
heart. Let's go. And then after I go talk to that housing place.
Yes.
Till then,
Yeah, okay,
okay. I hope to see you in California at least the next 72 hours or something.
That's too fast.
Okay, 7
Okay,
days
bye-bye.
from now.
Give me
That's
love.
Give me love and give me hate properly. Come here, give me hate. Come here.
You can hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Yeah, I was just editing up the website. You could try check it. You'll see some changes on it now.
Are you
And
gonna upload? Are you gonna fix it the new game after the fix? Or upload to the computer version too, so I get a new version.
yeah, that's what I'm working on.
Okay.
I'm gonna just fix the website real fast.
Okay.
If you look on the now, you'll see the Unimetrix 3D model wonder is on the main website, like the where you see all the other products, the fresh game and the current one that's out now. Oh, no, no. Yeah, I was like, what the heck? You saw that the ship that I sent? Cause I saw it on the map, and I was looking all up high in the sky. I was like, where the heck is it? And then someone told me to look under the ground, the Grand Terrarium, and I saw it was right there, exactly right under the feet of the player. And I never put it, I never placed the 3D model there. I was like, what the?
Yeah, I'm trying to find it right now. I'm trying to find it in the Google, but it's not showing up.
You mean send the link real fast?
Yeah, send it to me on my messenger.
All right, I got you.
Wait a minute. Oh, here. No, that's the wrong one.
You got it?
Yeah, I see. Hold on. It's going right now. It's showing the same thing. Look.
Huh? Hold up. I can't.
Yeah, that's okay. So now this is what you'll do, Dad. After you get them all, you're just actually gonna squish them a little bit. Now, if you have more of a square shape. You don't have to do this little pushy thing. But you know, this is all the thing about it is that people don't think they're easy at all.
Are you sure? You change it logo?
And you can put it on your baking sheet, stagger
Did you see the 3D model of it?
No, I'm clicking on it. I went to the website. It's I'm seeing the blue symbol.
No, go into where it says you can see both of them at the same time.
Can you give me the link instead? Because I'm on the phone.
All right, I got you.
Right.
So that way the smaller ones don't risk getting like crazy. Okay, so now we need a little finishing for that.
Did more people buy it?
This is still the same. 6 downloads, 2 payments. But a lot of people are viewing it. A lot. It's out to $48.
You make them pay for it. But you gotta get something for it. Can't be this shit ain't be free.
Yeah.
Do you agree, Carlos? Can't be free.
Yeah, I sent you a little extra money with the one when I purchased it.
Oh yeah, I see it. Yeah.
If you're free, I'm gonna kick your butt because I'm tired of your bullshit thinking, man. It's free. Man. I have to, because that's a lot of work on my world, man. Seriously.
Yeah.
A lot of work on your world too. Seriously.
Yeah.
Okay, send me the man.
Tired, Gasol?
Huh?
You need a nap, Gasol?
No, I'm just trying to get the link from him so I can see his work. and also, I have to tell her the truth about what been causing her sickness. It's unhappiness.
No, without the truth, you will never fix the problem.
Mm-hmm. She's in a place of unhappiness.
She's making herself sick because she's around that.
Yes. Are we doing this? What's going on, Camilo?
I'm sending it out. Wait, no. Okay, fine. Send it to you.
All right. Where you send it to?
Messenger.
Okay, there you are. Oh, I see it right there. Oh, nice. All right. Uh-huh.
So people can really see how it looks.
There we go. You're a snap now. I'm so happy.
But see how you see how the blue symbol is for the Italian month online? I'm gonna change that, but it still has the symbol, just be transparent. So you know symbol can still do its thing.
Okay. You know why sometimes I'd be kind of like stern toward you?
Yeah.
That. Take a guess.
What?
Because you seem to be overwhelmed something like a stern cat.
Yep, that's true. Yeah. But the firmness helps get things done.
Yep.
Things are too laid back or too easy. That's when the work is slow.
Because if I don't get on your ass, it seems you don't go anywhere. I'm sorry I have to be mean sometimes, but I just want things to get done, you know. I'm
Yeah.
a push over. I beat, I spank, and I don't care. You know, every life, I'm a push over.
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
That's why I was cool with it because I see the over goal with everything and I'm all
Mhm.
the way for it. But it's just like there's a certain drive that's hard for me to kick in within. And no matter how much I try to motivate myself, it's a certain level that really that I can't really reach. So I'm like, you know what? And I'm noticing, I'm like, what the heck? Every time Kusu calls me up and checks for a run, you know what I mean?
Mhm.
And that's productivity goes from 100% to 200 and
Mhm.
even beyond.
Yes, and the key is once I got a product like you're doing right now up there, that's it. I done my job. Now you can motivate yourself because you're looking at your product, you know, and the people
Yeah,
playing it. That's why
yeah.
I game yesterday was like, oh man, that's so good. I was surviving it.
Yeah. Mhm.
Just want to show what we've been doing.
Mhm.
See, a lot of the other people they just talk too damn much. You don't know action. Me, I talk a lot, but I carry out the action.
Yeah.
It's different. To find someone like that is very rare.
Yeah. Especially on this level.
Like you
You don't
only
have to.
talk about like you're gonna create. Oh, it's easy. I said, oh yeah, okay, let's see what you got, kid. All right, here we go.
Yeah.
That's it.
Mhm.
See, by you do that, see, by you do that fight, that's it. It's a easy trick. People can play your game.
Yeah.
Why, why not? Right, Carlos? Why not? I mean, people spend that on all the time on little Big Mac, dollar Big Mac.
Yeah.
Sorry.
It's only $5.99. I make him pay for it. Just pay like a Big Mac. Go to McDonald's for a kit value. Still, you pay more than that for a kit value. You know.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I guess they should have the old one as a value too. And they
Yeah,
kept the old one still up there, because that's part of the history of
yeah.
this
You can
development.
put it
This.
maybe like $2.99 or something. You know, like
Yeah.
it's
Mhm.
old.
Yeah.
Now this game is Unity. It's good, but now once a full game, it should has the old game in there. You know what I'm talking about?
Oh yeah,
It,
yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
You
The
don't put
storyline
that.
and everything.
Yeah, the storyline and stuff. I'm gonna look at you like, it's not presentable. Go do it again.
Yeah.
We
Yeah.
need to tie the storyline to the old game. You see what I did with yesterday? I played the old game first, and then we tie the story to it.
Yeah. Because the
Oh,
storyline is basically the foundation of the game.
exactly.
Hmm. I noticed it was a big difference when we was first working on the first one, and
Huh?
just playing it like Call of was, you flew through space, you're simulating things. But then once the storyline shit, and then you play the game, it was like
It,
a whole different vibe. Like
mm-hmm.
I felt like I was really immersed in the game. Like I knew what was going on and why this
Ex-
molecule was going through it. You know what I
exactly.
mean?
Yes.
It
And then
shows
you
its
see that
purpose.
I see the anomaly in the game, like with the gouge and stuff. So anomaly is like, oh, the you like it when I went into the cave, the strange cave, or keep traveling, and then the other
Yeah,
side. Like, what? How
yeah.
the
That was creative when you set the hyper tunnel. The
heck?
was
I end up like, where do you at? I don't know, just somewhere
it? Yeah.
far away. Oh my
I
god.
was see when I'm constantly looking at the screen and constantly looking at the map and it did, but then when I see someone play it, it's different. I see it different now. You
Mhm.
know what I mean? Feedback is very, very important.
That's why. That's why. Now you can, and then you while we playing, you can fix the game, make the character move. We can
Hmm.
put tank in there, spaceship, several spaceship. Why can't you put several spaceship I can choose from? You know, like a
Yeah.
fleet ship following you ever go on like that instead of
Yeah.
having a ship, mini ship following me. Now
Yeah.
you have
That one. That one was following you. The one that you was looking for, but it was under the ground.
How did it get there?
I still don't have no clue because it was on that, you know, that white plank that's by the tree that looks like a big step ladder. That's where that was. That came with the spaceship asset. And I was like, you know what, I'm gonna leave that there and I'm gonna do something else with it later. But I ended up just leaving it there because it served its purpose. You know, it's easy to get to the spaceship. You know what I mean? So when you just
Mhm.
go there and you lift off and boom, you're gone. But then I don't know. It's like you just start the game and it was just I don't know.
Well, just fix it. Fix
Yeah,
it
yeah.
before
I'm gonna
the
fix
new
it.
game. And Unimetrix probably did something to it. That's why. I doubt it.
Yeah,
Yeah, just switch. I mean, fix it and make it. You talk to the developer. Make sure we can get into the ship. You know, make sure
mm-hmm.
that give light to the building. Give it nighttime, evening time, twilight. Daytime stuff like that too. Real time
Yeah,
motion. Yeah.
yeah,
Mhm. And hopefully you throw in some birds. You make a little money. You get some little bird and other animal in there. So
yeah. Mm-hmm. Put more life into the environment.
yeah, and anime. And can you make my robot big? That robot kind of puny. Like what is
Yeah,
this? And make it run around too. It following
yeah,
you. Like I can go up to monkey, he follow me, and go up to the road, he follow me. Stuff like that.
yeah.
And riding a lamb, it's not funny. Can you give us something flyable that we can ride? We can just get on and pop up the ship and then go, and then maybe I don't know, just some kind of flying dragon or flying dragonfly or something like that.
Yeah. As
How
soon as
about
I
one
work
of
with
those
this,
cycles from? How about one of those cycles from Star Wars?
oh yeah, the hover bikes.
Yeah, but allow it to go. Unlike the story, can go up and into the air like the ship. Even fly into space. They need to.
Yeah. As soon as I finish working with the current spaceship, then I could just convert that with all and anything else really.
Yeah, that's
All it
good.
is the
Robot
script
need to
that
be
came with
big.
it. Yeah.
The developer is helping you, right?
Yeah, but they're pretty slow getting back to me and stuff like that.
Or
But
whatever. They get back to
yeah,
you. They get back to you.
I work with a lot of them. A lot.
Mhm. Okay, one of them will.
Maybe we need to do like a Dragon Ball Z and get a flying Nimbus.
Mm-hmm.
That'd be cool.
You remind me. How about
Mhm.
a blimp? A goodwill
Yeah,
blimp that we can ride.
yeah, I could do that.
And then can you put a monster also to attack the city too, where people have fighting the monsters?
That's what the worms for.
Okay, but
Hmm.
it's not acting up. The people like constantly fighting the worm, and the ship also can attack the worm. And we need a nuclear bomb, a hydrogen
Yeah,
nuclear bomb, an antimatter bomb to take it out.
yeah. I'm actually thinking of at least putting a glass dome over the cities.
Mhm. Okay,
Just you
that's
know,
good idea. Can we
yeah,
walk through it?
yeah. No, no, you can't walk through the dome, but have like 4 entrances.
Okay.
Open doors.
I wish, yeah, a dome is good. You can, but I think we
Yeah,
also zombie.
yeah,
Zombie apocalypse.
Yeah, zombie. Mhm.
yeah,
And let
Hey,
them
vehicle run
stop.
over the zombies.
yeah.
I thought you would put a car in there or something for me. I mean, like
We could do like a
them.
Mad Max theme or a Grand Theft Auto theme.
Mhm.
Yeah, yeah, I could do that.
Yeah, it's a lot of
Hmm.
stuff. I mean, you did wonderful. I mean, I saw the glow. I saw the thing spin. I was surprised. I thought you're not going to do anything like that, but you did. They started spinning. The cube starts spinning in and out. That was cool. Counter
Yeah.
spinning just too.
Hmm. The animation stuff, that's pretty easy now,
Hmm.
especially working with the last game so much.
Can you animate the robot, make it bigger now?
Yeah, I guess I'll make it the size of you guys.
Yeah, you can make it bigger size. Like, you know, remember the movie called Terminator Salvation? There's a big robot in that Terminator movie, like that.
I'm gonna check it out. I'll Google it.
Uh-huh.
See how big it is.
It was like big like a building, you know.
Yeah.
And then, but before you do, you have to animate it. Make sure you give it glow because it belongs to Unimetrix.
Yeah. So everything
You,
that belongs to Unimetrix is gliss. Glowing effect with it.
mhm. You better duplicate at least more than one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I was gonna use like that mushroom thing. I was gonna
Mhm.
use that to allow you to just duplicate them. But you need resources to input,
Yeah,
like how you collect the minerals and stuff.
yeah. Go ahead and do that. You can be duplicated. First, they
Yeah.
give one for free, but you have to build the rest. You know. And then that robot, he would go and gather resource for us and bring it to there. And then more robot will come.
Yeah.
Mhm.
But see how you can build that chest? But I have to fix that. But you can build a chest, like or a crate. There's multiple different things that you can construct, kind of like Minecraft. But
Yeah.
and then you can put items in there and stuff.
Mhm.
But then you
Yes.
just have the robot do that. Put the items
Yes,
in
he
there.
can do that, and they can feed resource. He can gather resource and feed it to the mushroom. Yeah, put it in the game. Give us 2 robots like for free. You know, it can do work for us.
Yeah.
And then we have to build more robot after we feed it resource, of course.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's do that. But you know what you need to do. This is give us a blueprint. We can take suggestion. Stuff like that. Advice. This game
Yeah.
is stuff. But
I mean,
it's
I've got an idea already how to start right now.
good.
I still talk to certain developers or other people that have experience with it.
Well, this is what I
Just
want you
feed
to
my
do. I
game.
want you to animate today. Mom, animate all the Carlos, me, and Gabriel,
Mhm.
animate. We can walk and touch it. They follow us, or we can choose their character to play. Stuff like that too.
Yeah.
And
I
also,
also
animate
was gonna
robot.
add another.
Yeah,
Well,
make it
really,
big.
yeah. You see how you have the orcs that spawn so much at the entrance, but
Uh
there's
huh.
certain other areas. But I want to at least put 3 more different other mob characters and have them in different regions. Like in the desert, you'll
Mm-hmm.
find ones that only spawn around in those areas.
Yes, and you need to populate the city with robot. Robot city. All of them is robot city.
Yeah, like the one you saw there in the game, that's not the only robot I have. I have a lot more.
Yeah,
So
put
it'll
how it
be,
is. Mhm.
yeah. So it'll
Yeah,
look
because
kind of like a Grand Theft Auto with people just walking around, the
mhm.
pedestrians.
Yeah, pedestrian and robot, male and female, just populate all the city with them and populate the planet. And we have our own robot. And if you animate today, mom, and the kid, you can use them to populate the city too, stuff like
Yeah. Also got to change the character, the main character,
that.
because that would
Yeah,
actually just came with the asset.
yeah,
Yeah. I'm
yeah.
gonna change that.
I want the character. I want it to be a robot character, if
Oh,
possible.
I thought it's
Yeah.
gonna be like an alien robot because it
Hmm.
grew from the tree.
Okay. Yes, an alien robot character.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like that
Okay. You
picture.
know what to do? Hmm?
Remember that alien picture
Yes.
and had armor on his body?
Yes. Oh, yes. That you're able to do it.
Yeah. Mhm. I'm already got one
Okay.
for it,
Do it.
but it was
Put it in.
yeah. Mhm.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. See that? But make sure the character is big because your character's small.
Yeah. I didn't get to work on the characters as much as I wanted to. But yeah, I'll fix that.
Yeah. Yeah. And my craft ship, he looks small. Can you make it bigger, like big? But I like to go to like a big drop ship instead of this small pilot ship.
No, that ship's big. It looks small. But only reason I had a small is because there's like you don't really have a big like the place where the tree is. It's not really evolved where you got a dock to land your spaceship to and stuff like that.
Yeah.
you have to kind of build your way up to that level. You know what I mean? Like, cause you
Can
remember you research stuff at Shrimmer's Tree.
Mhm. Oh yeah. Okay, got it. Well, I still need my ship somehow, like 2 or 3 ship in there. You know.
Yeah, but yeah.
But
All right,
I'm
yeah.
very
I
pleased
got
right
some
now.
ideas.
I'm very happy that we got something there. I think that is beautiful, personally. You
Yeah,
know, I'm very happy, Carlos. You know, to be honest.
yeah.
I'm very happy, Kimmy Love. Very happy because we got
I was just
something.
wishing I was able to get the on the fin first, but
Mhm.
I was like, yeah, I'm gonna at least get something. I gotta bring something.
Yes, you gotta have something to play, and I'm very happy you did it. So that's why, like, I'm happy you did it, man. I mean, something better than nothing.
Yeah, yeah, that's true.
Okay, okay, let's call it day and get back to work, and let's launch the real AP key. Hopefully, 2 months from now. Think you know, and in the
Yeah,
meantime, you can still launch the update version into the computer version. You know, once you have it finished. I know the AP key probably take a while. Who knows, 2 months, 3 months, but at least we got something to play with.
yeah, yeah. The PC is very, very easy.
Yep, yep.
Okay
I want
then.
to make the I want you to animate all the characters, make the robot. Give me 2 big robot in there. When I say big, you know, just make it like maybe 20 feet tall or something. That'd be good.
Yeah, at least. But you see how the camera can't really move the camera all the
Okay,
way up.
okay,
So
we can make it. We can make him about 10 feet tall. Like,
yeah,
yeah, it's
the
still,
height where you can see it, his head.
yeah. There you go. Mhm.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, that's good enough. Okay, let's get back to it. And animate every character. Carlos, Simon, you know, me, in there, you know. I'll let them follow the player. Does that make sense? We all follow the player. Player go, we go.
Mm-hmm. And also, I was gonna actually have them as the NPC characters. You see
Uh-huh.
all those people that are standing around the tree, them square-haired people? Those
Yeah.
girls that came to asset. I can take them apart and take the scripts from that came those characters and put
Hmm.
it you guys. So
Yes.
people go to you to get like quest objectives and
Hmm.
the in-game shop and
Well,
whatnot.
you remember? Can you take the script where that person follow us? You see that little creature?
Yeah,
You can take that
yeah,
script and add it to Simon, add it to the AI kid, add it to me, Carlos, and even the robot. They can all follow us. How's that? They be an asset.
yeah. All
Yeah,
right.
yeah. Let's
Mm-hmm.
do that. Let's use what we got. Fuck it. We don't have to reinvent the wheel. Copy and paste it into the script.
Yeah.
Yeah, and put it
All
into
right.
our Simon, and they will follow us. You see?
Yeah. All right.
Mhm. Oh, you can take that script and put it into the ship, and the ship will follow us.
Yeah. I could do that.
Yeah. Matter of fact, let's use the same script. Give all the characters the same. You see how the guy with the sword and the arrow keep following me? Yeah. Give him
Yeah.
take that script and put it all my character, including the ship. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. All right.
Why not? Change it up.
Yeah. All
See,
right.
and then your ship is stuck around. Put that script,
Uh-huh.
make 2 or 3 ship, and put that script in them. They can follow me, can shoot that enemy for me.
Yeah. But when it comes to a shooting an enemy, that's a little extra script added in
And
that I
that's fine.
know.
Yeah.
Yeah. But
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 copy it.
but when I say they follow you, I mean like they're gonna be all over you, like all over you.
That's fine. Give it.
Yeah, like but the characters will know how to keep a distance, but the ship will just keep crashing into you.
Mhm. Why the
Like
ship?
I'll send you a video what I mean
Okay.
before we just keep it in there.
Okay. In other words, just take all the script, you know. Well, can you give it like a distant, like a 2 feet or something, 3 feet, you know, they will run into us.
I can do that with the characters, but the ship has its own mechanics. It's just
Uh-huh.
the only downside is some scripts are not compatible with one another. Like the
Well,
spaceship
it's
comes
okay.
with its
It's okay. I want to see it anyway, see what happened. Furthermore,
uh,
just copy out a script from that from that arrow guy, the sword, and put into all the characters so they can add, including the robot. And crying out loud, give me one robot in there. You know, give me a virtual robot. You know, and also
Alright, then.
building mechanic too.
Yeah. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you can give me 2 free robots, but let me make more robots.
Yeah.
Let the robot follow me, have their own gun and everything.
Mm-hmm. I was gonna try to at least have it to where you have the orc follower, but instead you choose the robot follower.
Yeah, I can choose a robot, and I can choose also Carlos. I can choose say Mom wanted her to follow me, you know, like that.
Yeah.
They can shoot energy. Each of them have their own weapon, multiple weapon.
Yeah.
Okay, that's good. I don't mind if they all can follow me. It would be we follow like a pack. You know, we take care of stuff. Boom, boom.
Yeah.
They
Alright, I could do that.
Okay, let's do that. And the ship can follow me too, 2 or 3 ships, and see what happens.
Alright.
Just be aware.
But first I want to show you a video of how that goes.
Okay, go ahead.
Yeah, that's so you can see, you know, you want a chance
Be
to do
advised.
something.
Unimetrix will alter all program you put in.
Yes.
Now, I want you to be a favor. Can you make a small version of Unimetrix, the one that's spinning, and put in the game also, but give him the same script. Let him follow me.
Oh yeah, that's easy.
Okay, that's it. Okay. So I'm going to rest now. Thank you. Okay. Okay, just make one Unimetrix, a small one to follow me. 1 or 2 of them. Well, 2 of them to follow me, okay?
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. Bye.